Hey everybody, it is giveaway number 8 and it is for the Trendy Digital waterproof case. I did the review for the Fire, but looking at it, I'm pretty sure that the Kindle keyboard would fit this as well. So if you got a keyboard, this might be one you want to go ahead and enter for as well. So I'll go ahead and let you take a closer look. I do a water test in this review, so if you aren't sure whether or not this product is actually going to hold up to what it claims, then I will prove it to you. So take a closer look. Okay, here we have the Trendy Digital waterproof case, and it says waterproof, so we're actually going to put that to the test, and I'm going to have a mild heart attack while I do it. This is for the Kindle Fire. They make it for a couple of the different products, but this one is actually for the Fire. It's got the plastic front so you can see through it. It also doesn't inhibit the way that the Fire functions at all because it can recognize it through this. On the back, you have this little phone jack. I don't know if you noticed. On the inside, you have, sorry, this has a million things to undo, but on the inside, you have this headphone jack that can plug in to your Kindle. And then on the back, you plug your headphones into here. So even though it's in this case, you can easily access your plugs for your headphones if you need to. This particular case is probably going to be best for people that like to read in the tub. In case your hand slips and your Kindle goes underwater, it'll be safe. Also for people that want to read on boats, you know, take it to the beach, things like that. Read it by the pool where you think you might get splashed. This is perfect for that. Sand, sweat, any of those things can be wiped right off of this outside. It's kind of like a rain jacket if you want to get right down to it. Not real sure what this back window is for, but you know, it's there, whatever. As for the front, this is the reason it's supposed to be able to work. Oh, you know what, before we get to that, these two little things right here, let me show you these. These actually comes with a strap. You can put it on and then hang it around your neck or carry it over your arm or things like that. So I'm not going to hook it up for you, but you kind of get the gist. They're just basic little, you know, clamps. Anyway, one of the reasons this works, hopefully, for being water resistant is because you have multiple levels of closures before it actually gets down here. You have a bottom zipper, not a zipper, it's like a ziplock down here, and these are heavy duty ziplocks. And then you have another one up here, and then once you do that, you have to roll it, and then once you roll it, then you close up the rolls and the ziplocks with some snaps. Okay, so it's got a couple different things it has to get through in order to get to your Fire. Now, if you're like me, you're thinking, oh my God, what about this? If I dunk it in water, is it gonna be ruined? And Hubs assures me that it's not. This is not something that's gonna go through and get anything wet on your Kindle, and it'll still work properly even if it gets wet. So that is a non-issue, even though I thought it was. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put my Fire in here. I'll show you how to hook up the headphones, and it's going to take me a little longer to get this in this little case because it's kind of snug. You have the slick front of the Kindle Fire, and then you kind of have this, which is a little bit tacky, so it's kind of hard to get it in there, but once it's in there, it's not going anywhere. You can flip it however you'd like. If you would rather the plug be at the top, which you think would be easier for this, fine. You can put it at the bottom. I put it at the bottom and it works just fine. So you go ahead if you want to use the headphone option. I mean, if you don't, you just leave this on the side of it and it's not going to hurt anything. Go ahead and plug that in, just like so. Then you just slide it in. See, it's kind of a struggle to get it in. I mean, it's not something that's gonna kill you, but Think of it as putting your kids' water floaties on if you have kids. How they kind of, when it's dry, they have to tug it a little bit. So you have your headphone jack down here, and then all your closers are up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it all up, and then I'll show you the headphones, how you plug them into the back. So the first thing you're gonna do is close this bottom one right here. And excuse me if I take forever doing this, but I'm about to dunk my fire in a whole thing of water, and I want to make sure that it's closed, because if my fire fries, I'm going to be really irritated. So just make sure you get it really good. Okay, that's the bottom one. Get the top one too. You can hear them click. I mean, they are hardcore little Ziplocs. It's not like your everyday Ziploc bag. So, I mean, they're here and they're closed. The next thing you do is fold it down. Okay. And then you slide these up, which is that. And you snap it into place. Okay. In theory, you have 3 different areas that are locking it. Okay. So now we have it in here. So let's look at the functions for it. I didn't pay real close attention when I did that, but you know, whatever. You can turn it on just like normal. Hit your button. Oh, I hope my fire's not dead. Oh. Okay. Turn it on just like normal. Scroll through all your stuff. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. Turn it off. If you want to use your headphones, that's where your jack comes in the back. You just plug your headphones in right there, and voila. You can do whatever you need to. Okay. Now, I am going to do what I don't necessarily recommend for anybody to do, and I'm going to turn my fire on so you can see it a little better. Okay, the button's easy to reach. I'm just really clumsy at it, just so you know. I'm going to turn it on so that y'all can actually see it while I put it in there. If you hear me scream, don't be alarmed. If you see a blackout on the camera, then be alarmed. So here's my water. And okay, hold on. I'm gonna double check real quick. Okay. Deep breaths. Underwater. Flip it over. Underwater. Okay. Just so you can prove to you that it's actually underwater. And flip the pages a little bit, see? Still works. Thank God. I'm gonna move this out of the side. I'm kind of dripping water everywhere, so we're gonna dry it off. I'm gonna turn it off real quick. Then I'm gonna dry it off, and then I'm gonna pull it out and see how successful we were. Okay. One thing I'm going to recommend is to dry this off before you pull it out, because there is some water that was in that little roll, and you don't want to get water in it while you're pulling it out, obviously. So go ahead and get as much water off as you can. If you're at the beach or in the pool, you'll have a towel handy, I'm sure. So just go right ahead and do that the best you can. Okay. There goes nothing. I'm gonna open these up pull out my fire, which is being even more difficult than when I put it in for some reason. If you have a K3 or a Kindle Touch or something, it's gonna be much easier to get this out because you don't have this kind of screen, so it's not gonna stick, just heads up. Unhook it, and looky there. It is completely dry, nothing wrong with it. And I'm gonna move this because I'm afraid that I'm gonna accidentally dump it in there. So anyway, there you go, waterproof. I dumped it, it didn't die on me. And this is the case, Trendy Digital. And when you first get them, they come in this nifty little blue thing. So, you know. All right. Okay, that's just about it for me. So if you have any questions, like always, leave me a comment and I will answer the best I can. If I don't know, I'll find out. If you need additional information on the products, it can be found on the blog, as well as the entry form at the bottom of the page. If you are following me on YouTube, then go ahead and click the link and you can join in the fun too. This contest is gonna run for 2 weeks, and after that, I will announce the winner. So the very last sentence. Okay.
So congratulations.
Yeah. Okay, that's just about it for me. So if you have any questions, like always, leave me a comment. If I don't know the answer, I will find out for you. If you need additional information about the product, it can be found on the blog, as well as the entry form to enter the contest to win this product. The contest is going to last for 2 weeks. After that, I will announce a winner. If you're following me on YouTube, you can go ahead and click the link below to join in on the fun. And I think that's about it. So good luck.